Hello everyone and welcome to another live from the workshop. So today I'm going to be doing another Cyberman custom. This is going to be a new series Cyberman custom, but what this specifically is going to be is one of the Cybermen. In fact, this is going to be the Cyber Leader from Blood of the Cyberman. Now if you haven't seen me, if you're not aware of this is one of the Doctor Who adventure games. I've already played it. If you'd like to go and check it out on a playthrough, it would mean a lot to me, and it's well worth watching, it's well worth playing. In fact, if you can buy it on Steam. But in this episode, we're introduced to some slightly different Cyberman. Now, they've got the look of the standard new series Cyberman, but unlike the new series Cybermen, they don't have the round chest piece with neither the standard round logo or the Cybus logo, so they're a bit of a misnomer. What they do have is an interesting little design on the front, which looks like a sort of cyber face. It's kind of similar to the ones, you know, the cyber face seen on the walls in Tomb of the Cybermen, but it's a bit different. So it's a lot of fans debate who these Cybermen are. Some say that they are sort of an updated offshoot of the Tomb of the Cybermen, which makes them Mondas Cybermen. Others say that they are some Pete's World Cybermen, or perhaps possibly even another parallel version of the Cybermen similar to Pete's World. So they look like the ones from Pete's World, but they are a sort of Mondas version of the Cybermen from Pete's World. So there's not really been any conclusive evidence as to who they are. Personally, I think they're the Mondas Cybermen. That's my personal thought, because they look like the Cybus ones, but they don't have the Cybus logo. They've got a very traditional, albeit updated logo. So I'm definitely going to go down the Cybus route for those. But what I'm going to do today is I'm going to make the Cyber Controller, because we are, not Cyber Controller, the Cyber Leader. We are introduced to a Cyber Leader in this episode, so what I have is a Cyber Leader. This was a Cybus Cyber Leader, the John Lumic version. Under this bit of blue tack is his brain area. I've removed the front off this, because what essentially I need to do is, the top half of his head here is black, rather like the Cyber Leader figure from the next Doctor, which is highly sought after by many. This is another great way, again, for people watching, this would be another great way for you to, close the door. This would be another great way for you to get a figure, to make up your own version of a figure that a lot of people are missing from their collection. But basically, as I said, this is a Cyber Leader, or Cyber, it's a Cyber Controller, really, in the John Lumic Pete's World version, but it's the Cyber Leader in the Blood of the Cybermen. Anyway, so all I've done for this is taken off the pieces that connect all the wires to him and removed the middle chest piece, filled them in, smoothed them off the middle part, and added in my own version of the logo with in silver. I'm going to just respray the head, and then once I've done that, I need to paint the front bits black and paint all around here black. So the first thing to do is to spray paint him up. So let's do that first. So here is my finished Blood of the Cybermen Cyber Leader. So overall, obviously, Cyberman Cyber Leader figure with the repainted head and the chest piece, which I will quickly zoom in on for you. I'll bring the figure closer, I won't zoom in on it. You can see the kind of cyber face on it. Now, something that some of you will notice is that this is very smooth, and it's because this isn't actually the original Cyber Leader figure that I started out with. Basically, it occurred to me when I was doing the repainting of the sculpting. You could easily see where I'd patched it up, and it really didn't look that great because I'm still sort of learning my sculpting skills. But it occurred to me that the heads of these Cybermen figures can just come straight off. So why would I not use a normal Cyberman body with a Cyber Leader head? Because then I haven't got to worry about taking all of the wire plugs off. I've just got to worry about taking the chest piece off and replacing that. So that's essentially all I've done. The old body has been gone back into my box of spares, and so this is actually just a normal Cyberman new series body with a Cyber Leader head. As I said, obviously I've repainted that. I'm trying to get it to focus properly. So all I did for that was take the front off and then put a bit of blue tack over the brain to seal it off, and then basically spray the whole thing up silver once the blue tack's come off, and then just repaint the head. There's a little bit of paint come off the back there, I can touch that up. Yeah, and then just repaint the head. So for those people who missed getting one of these style Cyber Leaders in the next from the next Doctor, which they did do a model of, but they are quite rare now. If you have got one, keep it as pristine as you can. If you've got one in the box, keep it even more pristine. But this is a great way for people to make them, because essentially all you need is basically this setup: a cyber controller new series head with a new series Cyberman body. But obviously repaint the head as I've done here. But instead of removing the logo, you can either get one of the later bodies that has the standard circle and respray it silver. That's actually probably the easiest option. But what I was going to say originally was, what you could do is, if you get a normal one, you could literally just fill in the C part of the C of the Cybers logo so it's completely round, and then respray it, and you've got a Cyberman like that. But as I said, thinking about it, some of the newer series Cyberman, the later ones from series 6 onwards, did have the round chest pieces, and you could just respray them. But I know those ones were sort of slightly patchwork looking. So if you wanted a proper looking Cyberman, it would be better to go with one of the earlier Cybers ones and just smooth off the C part of the chest piece into a full circle. But it works really well, and I really like this idea, of these strange Cybermen with the logos. Originally, I did paint this on the original one. I painted this with a bit of a black wash, so it stood out a bit more, but it didn't look right. There was something about it that just looked odd, and obviously you can still see some of the edges where the Cybers logo pins sort of on the edges come out. I didn't trim that one off as well. I trimmed that one off not bad, and then there was a bit of an issue up there where it cut into it. But yeah, I tried to give it a black wash, but it didn't look right. And the more I looked at the photos the renders of the Cybermen from this game, they didn't have any kind of black wash. It was just a solid silver, so I decided not to go with that in the end. But it still worked, and it still worked very well. Obviously, this is again a technique that you could do. For example, if people wanted one of these and then two Cybermen drones at the back, you could again do the same thing by just cutting off the chest piece and then adding that on. I am only just going to be doing this one. I'm not going to do some cyber drones because I haven't got any other spare Cybermen, and second of all, it's a bit, now I've done this one, doing two more would just be a bit too easy, because all I'd have to do is the chest piece and give them a respray, and yeah, it's not really something that I want to do. But it's great to have this one, because, as I said, we've had one of these in a Next Doctor release, but obviously they're quite hard to get hold of. And obviously we had the Cyber controller from the John Lewis one with this head, but it's great to have this because it's something a bit different. It's something that we, yes, have technically had, but it's something that's not very easily available, and it's just something that, is a bit different to have to my collection. So, it is just one that, just the one I want to do. But that is my Blood of the Cybermen Cyber Leader. As always, I hope you enjoyed this video. Like, favourite, subscribe, share, it really helps me out a lot. I salute you all, and I will see you with another video very soon.